Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to talk about the top contenders to win the MVP race of the NFL for this season. I know. Blow your horses. It's only been week one, but in week one, we've seen thrilling. We've seen Josh Allen. We've seen Patrick Mahomes. We've seen a lot of thrillers. We've seen a lot of different things in just week one that may dictate the rest of the NFL season, potentially a championship winner. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Who do you think is front runner to win this MVP race? But in this list, guys, I have 5 QBs. Yes, I said it, 5 QBs. I do not think a defensive player, receiver, defensive back, or anybody else will probably win. We're going to talk about these 5 QBs. Let's just get this out the way. And also remember, guys, to hit the like button, subscribe down to the channel for more content like this. Let me know down in the comment section, who do you guys think or believe will win this MVP race this season? And first, guys, on the list is Mr. Patrick Mahomes. Who would have figured this guy will not be on the list? This guy is playing phenomenally. Look, in just 1 week, he's thrown for 360 yards, 5 touchdowns, all right? In 1 week, 5 touchdowns against the Cardinals, and they did mop the floor with these Cardinals. 360 yards, 5 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns actually in the first quarter alone. Their next game is on prime time with the Los Angeles Chargers, and that's going to be a very exciting one as well. The Kansas City Chiefs currently have the #1 offense in the NFL after 1 week, and the Chargers have a very decent offense as well. So you guys will see a lot of high-powered offense in that game. Now, Patrick Mahomes, guys, there has been a lot of doubts on him. A lot of doubts in the Kansas City Chiefs offense. Why? Because they traded Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill got traded to the Miami Dolphins, and they were thinking, who in the world is going to replace Tyreek Hill? What is going to happen in the Kansas City? What is going to happen in Kansas? What's going to happen? Well, 160 yards, 94.1 QBR, 5 touchdowns. Kansas City offense did not skip a beat at all. Can I say it? Tyreek who? Second on the list, guys, is Josh Allen. Now, in my personal opinion, guys, I'll give you my final prediction at the very end, but I do believe the MVP will probably be either Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes. Hopefully, they both stay healthy and they will do great things. It just seems that they're both always competing against one another, and I do see them facing each other in the AFC Championships. Once again, just like last year, hopefully Josh Allen just has a different hunger, right? Now, in just 1 week, guys, these stats are going to blow your mind, and I'll tell you why. A lot of people do believe probably Josh Allen is probably the front runner. 297 yards in the first week, 3 TDs, but he also did throw 2 touchdowns with a QBR of 91.2, right? Now, guys, here's where Patrick Mahomes, in my opinion, separates himself a little bit more than anybody else on this list. He is a go-to runner as well. The Buffalo Bills run game, guys, it's nothing, and I repeat, nothing without Josh Allen's legs. You cannot discredit his running game. He cannot discredit his legs. You just cannot discredit him whatsoever, right? He did rush 10 times for 56 yards, averaging 5.6 yards a carry, and scoring that 1 touchdown I mentioned. Now, many people do believe Josh Allen may be overrated or he will win this MVP race. And one of the believers, guys, is Von Miller. We all know Von Miller has a podcast. Well, if you didn't know, now you know, because I didn't know either. Well, he announced it in his podcast that QB Josh Allen will probably win the MVP race, that he's grown and gotten better each and every single year since he's been getting drafted, since he got drafted by the Buffalo Bills. So that is something very promising. And obviously, once you have believers, you also have disbelievers. You also feel why Josh Allen is overrated as the NFL MVP frontrunner despite sterling stats. You will have naysayers, you will have yaysayers, as you say it, right? Now, there are people that do believe he is overrated. Patrick Mahomes or one of the other QBs on this list I will mention a little bit will become the frontrunner and win this MVP race. But again, let me know down in the comment section what you guys think about this one. And the third person on the list, guys, is obviously Lamar Jackson. Now, his stats may not be as high or as spectacular as the first 2 quarterbacks, but take a look at this. 213 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, 68.2 QBR in the first week. Week 1, taking out the W. They did win that first week. So it's going to be very interesting just to see how these first top 3 in this list actually do fathom and actually do start to push out. Another big thing, just like Josh Allen, guys, Lamar Jackson has a huge upside regards to his running game as well, right? Even though he only rushed 6 times against the New York Jets, 17 yards, that's probably a very low scoring yardage against him. There's going to be a point where he overruns or outruns Cam Newton, scores more rushing touchdowns as a QB, more than Cam Newton, than anybody else in NFL history. That's something that will happen, but this guy, guys, you can never count this guy out. He's been a stud ever since the first season of his rookie year, and I just kind of want to show you guys some NFL MVP odds for Lamar Jackson, right? He has a 14-1 odd right now. After the first week, we'll see next week how these odds change, but 14-1 for these NFL picks, right? And the fourth guy I do want to talk about, it's somebody that I've never really expected. Kirk Cousins. A lot of people do believe Kirk Cousins does have a good chance to actually win the MVP this year. Something just seems different over there in Minnesota, right? And he does have 22-1 odds for Kirk Cousins. In my opinion, this is probably going to be number 5 in my pick right now. I wanted to leave this one out for last, right? The 5th one on my list, guys, of potentially an MVP candidate for this year's MVP in the NFL. Justin Herbert. One big thing, he will be playing Patrick Mahomes this week, Thursday Night Football. High-powered offense. It's going to be a shootout. Plain and simple, it's going to be a shootout. I do not see a lot of punts. I do not see a lot of turnovers. I see a lot of field goals and touchdowns, and I'm probably predicting more than 55 points combined between the two teams, but we will see what will happen. Justin Herbert in the first week threw 279 yards, 3 touchdowns, 84.8 QBR. And mind you, guys, this happened all with Keenan Allen getting hurt. The Chargers offense, guys, it's just different, right? It's just different in my opinion. They do have a lot of potential to really make an impact, really make it to the championship round, probably even to the Super Bowl this year. They do have a lot of potential, and it can only get better. So those are the 5 picks. My personal opinion at the very end, guys, I do believe if any one of these QBs will win the MVP race, I do believe, guys, is going to be this guy right here, Josh Allen. Patrick Mahomes' stat line is always going to be spectacular, and honestly, guys, that's something that doesn't surprise me anymore. Josh Allen is almost throwing 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, rushing almost 100 yards a game and scoring a touchdown as well. But the Buffalo Bills, guys, has a chance to win the championship title, the Super Bowl, everything this year. They could take it home. The defense for the Buffalo Bills have always been spectacular. The running game with Singletary, Zach Moss, James Cook, Josh Allen. These 4 Buffalo Bills runners and quarterback could take it all the way. That is my pick for MVP. Let me know what you guys think about these top 5 picks. And honestly, guys, no matter who wins, but I do know one of these 5 quarterbacks will win the MVP race this year, hands down. I put money on it. I have money in my bettings. Let's go. And if you guys think none of these will win, who will win the MVP race, down in the comment section. Let's talk about it. Let's interact. Let's make another video about it tomorrow, next week, whenever you guys want. I will be updating this list weekly just to give you guys a more live stream type of thing, just to make sure you guys are very up to date with what's going on with the NFL. And if somebody or a sleeper or a dark horse comes in, I will let you guys know as well. But that's my pick, guys, as of now. Josh Allen, I do think after week 1 will win the MVP race. I don't think Aaron Rodgers will repeat again. Packers is not looking too good as of now, but we've been proven wrong before. They got demolished last year, week 1 versus the Saints, and they ended up making the playoffs. Aaron Rodgers did make a lot of impact. He did win MVP race. So we'll see what happens, right? So thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Love you all. Like, subscribe to the channel. Later. Peace.